Well, in this video, we do our next practical of BSc first year or first semester student. Our next practical is by plotting the graph, find the solution of the equation x is equal to e to the power x square plus 1 is equal to e to the power x, 1 minus x square is equal to e to the power x is equal to log x to the base 10, cos x is equal to x, sin x is equal to x, cos y is equal to cos x, and sin y is equal to sin x, and so on. So you draw these graphs and look the solution of these equation by graphical method. It means you if this equation has a solution, it means they intersect. Okay, if two graphs intersect, then they has a solution. Okay, now we trying to draw these graphs with the help of sagemath cell. You open sagecell.sagemath.org on online sage server, or you have to start your sagecell.sagemath.org. Otherwise you use desktop version. So I will use desktop version. So first we write P is equal to plot, in parenthesis we write x. Okay, and then press enter. If you work on online Seychelles server, then you press enter, and desktop version, then you also press enter button. Next you write q is equal to plot, in parenthesis you write exp means exponential, e to the power x. Okay, then press enter. Next you write p plus q. If you write p plus q and then you press evaluate button on Seychelles server, and in desktop version you press enter. After that you get the graph of these two functions. The graph of line y is equal to x is passing through the origin, and the graph of e to the power x is passing through 1.0 on y-axis, because you know at x is equal to 0, e to the power 0 is 1, and in y-axis the value of x is 0, so this curve passes through 1, and these two graphs never intersect to each other. It means x is equal to e to the power x equation has no solution. Now come on to our next graph. Our next graph is, the next equation is x square plus 1 is equal to e to the power x. Okay, so now we start. P is equal to plot x. You put a square bracket x square plus 1. After that you put q is equal to plot e to the power x, then press enter. After that you write p plus q and press evaluate button on Seychelles server, otherwise you press enter button on your desktop version. Look at this. This gives you the graph. This graph where my cursor moves, this is a graph of x square plus 1. and this is the curve where my cursor moves. It is a graph of e to the power x, and you know at x is equal to 0, x square plus 1 become 1, and also at x is equal to 0, e to the power 0 become 1. So these two graphs intersect at y-axis on the on 1. So the solution of this graph exists, and solution of the equation x square plus 1 is equal to e to the power x is x is equal to 0. Okay. Now we draw the graph of our 1 minus x square. Okay. So we write 1 minus x square, and again we write q is equal to plot e to the power x. After that we write p plus q. Okay, then press evaluate button. Okay, or in desktop version you press enter. Again look at this graph where my cursor moves. It is a graph of 1 minus x square, and the graph this where my cursor moves, it is a graph of e to the power x. And look at this graph, these two graphs intersect at 2 points. One is here and other one is here. It means these two graphs gives you two solution. Okay, so our 1 minus x square e to the power x have two solution. Now we come on to the graph of cos x is equal to x. Okay, so p is equal to plot, in parenthesis you write square bracket x, and give the value of x minimum is -5 and x max is equal to 5. You may give any value from minimum or maximum. Okay, doesn't matter. Now q is equal to plot, in parenthesis you write square bracket, and in square bracket you write cos, in parenthesis you write x, and then put a comma after closing of square bracket, give an space, x min is equal to -5, x max is equal to 5, then press enter. After that you write p plus q. Okay, and this in desktop version you press enter, and in online server you press evaluate button, and look at the graph of these two function. Means this, the given equation cos x is equal to x, you see the line y is equal to x intersect the graph of cos x is equal cos x at a point this. So the cos x is equal to x equation have one solution. Okay, now we trying to draw the graph of sin x is equal to x. So you write sin x. Okay, and then press enter. After that you write p plus q, then press enter, or sageserver.com you put evaluate button. You look at this, the line y is equal to x is a tangent at origin to this graph. So you see this graph. Okay, so this is the solution of the graph. Now we come on to the graph of p is equal to plot. We write in parenthesis cos x min is equal to minus 5, x max is equal to 5, q is equal to plot in parenthesis cos y min is equal to minus 10, y max is equal to 10. After that you press enter, you write p plus q and again press enter and look at the graph. If you see the graph, then these two graph coincides, okay, because cos y is equal to cos x, you know the general value of y is same as 2n pi plus minus x, so that function become coincide with cos x. Similarly, you find the solution, means this equation have infinitely many solution, while similarly sin y is equal to sin x also have infinitely many solutions. So I will stop here. In next class we discuss practical number 3. Thank you.